Hey guys, Lord here, back with another Monster Hunter Rise tutorial video. In this one, I'm going to cover a super easy way to farm the final boss in Monster Hunter Rise to help you get a good kickstart to your charm farming. Let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So first of all, we obviously have to cover the set we're going to be using. This set uses the Renaplos helm, the shell-studded vest, Death Stench arms, and the Rajang waist and legs. For the charm, I just have recoil down 2, you don't even need the slots on mine, it just was a nice bonus that I ended up getting. For the decos, you really only need, quote, to slot in recoil down and reload up, which are just level 1 decos. Everything else is really up to your preference. In the end, your skills should look something like this. Once we activate Max Might and Latent Power, we're going to crit something like 95% of the time, so we will get tons of mileage out of Crit Boost 3, which will really up our damage. The only ammo we will be using is Rapid Fire Pierce 2, hence why we spec'd into Pierce Up level 3, but also be sure to bring lots of Pierce 1 and Gunpowder level 2, so that way you can craft more ammo, as you will definitely need more than just the 60 shots you start with. Alright, now onto the fight. You're just going to begin it normally, and a quick tip to avoid the first roar is you can toss a quick flash bomb. Narwa also really won't be able to target you while she's flashed, so you'll be able to get in some really good free damage. The main thing you want to aim for here is the head, and once you get the head trip, be sure to aim for that belly sack, as this is where you'll get the highest damage numbers. So once you finally deal enough damage, Narwa will move to the center and do her fixed move where she shoots out the huge rings. Usually I can read this, but here I was just stuck in a bad spot, but as you can see it ended up okay. This is going to be your cue to move to the splitting wyvern shot. You need to get here quickly as you're soloing her and she will move to target you after her move is done if you're not fast enough. The damage from the splitting wyvern shot is 100% necessary to get the clear times that we are after, so be sure to hit her with this. Typically, you can just shoot it directly in the position that it starts at, and that should hit her. After this, you will then continue to attack her as normal, aiming for the head and using light bowgun's great mobility to avoid her slow, clunky attacks. Soon there will come a second time where she will again move to the middle to do her fixed ring attack, and as you can see here, I read it much better this time and got to the Dragonator very quickly. You're going to want to pull this as fast as you can as it will hit her while she's in the middle of the map. You're then going to move to this little rock formation that you see me at here, as this will be where a cannon will pop up once she's done with her middle move. You're going to use the cannon while she's just floating around, breaking parts until you get the dunk. Then one of two things will happen. Either what happened in this video, your cannon will stay up, in which case you should continue to shoot it as much as possible until it breaks, and then move on to shoot the belly sack. Or 2, your cannon will break immediately after she falls, in which case you should move as quickly as you can into position to shoot the belly sack for as much damage as possible. This will totally skip her ult attack, and since you've avoided it, you can now just shoot her in the head and belly sack until she dies, which shouldn't take too much longer after this, just a couple minutes. So even if you mess up and get hit by a lot of her attacks, sub 10 minutes is really simple to do, provided you do not miss the splitting wyvern shot and Dragonator. Those two are your main things you need to get done. And that's really all there is to it. Once she's dead, carve it up, grab your shinies, and repeat. If you ever get bored of doing this, be sure to check out my Rampage farming video. I'm going to leave a link in the top right and probably down in the description below to kind of help shake up your experience a bit. So guys, that's all there is for this one. If the video helped, be sure to subscribe to the channel as it's really free and it's probably the best way to support me and my content. If you liked the video, please also consider to like the video, as that also helps boost me in the algorithm and is greatly appreciated. With all that being said, I wish you all a good day, and happy hunting.